And we're live. Here we are. Everything's monetized. Everything's plugged in. My room is still dirty. Well, it's not dirty. It's just cluttered. But here I am. Here I am, ready to go live. Overlooking overlooking this sacred stream, Mother Chapel. The sacred stream. I don't think it's sacred. Well, maybe I should. I think I should consider it sacred, because then that makes it more important. Also, anybody that pops in, how's the audio? Because I need to know. Also, this is the first time I never promote my live streams on Instagram. I'm like, you know what? This time, I'm gonna let people know. I'm gonna let the Instagram people know. But I should try going live on Instagram too. But we'll see. I did sign up for Twitch, and I do have an account, but I haven't streamed on there yet. So I wonder. But we'll see. That's the summation of my life. But we'll see. So yeah. Hello, Hopeful Soul 72. I'm like I'm ever present in the astral mental realm. But I'm doing good. How are you, Hopeful Soul? Oh my gosh, I have like little pictures. That just goes to show how cluttered my room is. So anyways, also it's Zach with a K, not an H. That I totally missed. Are you okay? Am I okay? Is anyone okay? I'm sorry, after this year, is anyone okay? Which is why I came on here. Hanging in all I can do. That girl, I'm right there with you. I'm hanging in there too. Hanging in there. Don't let go. Don't let go, Hopeful Soul. Thanks for the clarification. I'm like, yeah, I have a vendetta against silent letters in the English language. That's the only thing I think we should work to remove. Oh no, not at all. I don't know what you mean by offense, but no, I'm like, no. There's no offense being had here. So yeah. And now we wait. Now we wait for people to show up. I should really let things take their time before I do this. You know, those premiere. I don't know. The misspelling. Oh yeah, no. I don't take. It's not an offense. It's just a more pet peeve more than anything. You know, if I was offended, you'd be immediately removed from the channel. And even then I probably wouldn't. I'm too needy. I'm too needy for attention. Hello, Lori Sue Cragen Clamped. Mary Sue Cragen Clamped. Lori Sue, not Mary Sue. Jesus. What time is it where you are? It's 10:05. It's 10 p.m. So it's super late. I haven't done one of these in a long time. I'm not only just live streams in general, but a late night live stream. I remember this was my bread and butter way at the start. It's 1 a.m. Yeah, then the real question is, what are you doing up so late? New York, next stop. New York. But yeah, I was like, let's do some readings. Let's see if we can get some readings here. And also to chit chat, you know. The light looks like sun. Oh, well, good. That's the power of a ring light. Look at that. You can see it in the reflection of my glasses. I can't sleep. Oh, that's right. Neither can I. Well, I can, but But I don't want to. I can go to sleep, but I don't want to go to sleep. We will never sleep, because sleep is for the weak. But I like to sleep. Let's do a reading then, Hopeful Soul. Let's get this reading train going. Just a small, just like, no, those are tarot books I really want to get into, but the other stuff just gets in the way. So tarot reading books, reading books on tarot have taken the back seat. What have I been reading? Astrology. That's what I've been reading more so. But not that I'm like wanting to do just astrology. I really just want to understand it and then apply it to this. Offer it in conjunction with tarot, because they're like sisters, I think. I feel like, or I don't know, not sisters, because astrology is millennia more ancient than tarot. So yeah. Can you share your books? Of course. Of course. That is the... So there's kind of like a theme going on here. So there's kind of a theme with the books. Okay, so first one we have at the top is Tarot for the Hard Work by Maria Minas, which is about being, I mean, put simply, anti-racism with the tarot and all that. Essentially, that's like the simplest thing that I'm getting from this work. So it says, Tarot for the Hard Work is a provocative exploration of the 22 cards of the major arcana that re-envisions these archetypes as beacons that illuminate the various ways racism takes roots, both in ourselves and in the world. Author Maria Minas, I think it's Minas, with compassion and wisdom, shows us how these insights can be turned into self-awareness, self-love, and positive social action. And then there's a bit more, but that's just the first paragraph. On my Amazon list, how is it? I have yet to read it. That's why it's like out. I want it near me. I want to work with it. I want it because it is it's a workbook. It's supposed to be, you work with the tarot with it, and that's why I want to get it, but I haven't gotten into it. Sure, Phantom Punk. It depends on how busy I get. If it stays small, I can take the readings as they come. Hopeful Soul asked for a reading first, and then I'll do you. But first, I'm talking about the books that Hopeful Soul wanted to see. Corinne Kenner, Tarot and Astrology. I have that one. I have that one too. I haven't opened it in a minute. I've just been purely doing just pure astrology, no tarot reading. So yeah. Then I got this Tarot Spreads by Barbara Moore. I really want to get more into using more spreads and working with them, and I saw this at where did I get this from? I think an independent little bookshop up north when I visited my boyfriend. I believe he got it for me, so yeah. Then I got this off of eBay, Best Tarot Practices by Marcia Massino. So yeah, it's another one. It's mostly focused, again, working with the cards, it seems. Hello, AK. Lori Sue, I have a dear friend who's an excellent astrologer, Patrick Arundel. He's actually in the UK, but can be found on YouTube and Blue Sky. He's quite good at what he does and a fine human being. I'm gonna have to look him up, Patrick Arundel. I'm gonna say that. Hold on, Patrick Arundel. Astrology. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna leave that tab open. Hello, Arpita. Let's see. I have that one. I haven't looked at it in a while. The spread book, or best tarot practices, and then also to kind of go with it, practical tarot techniques. I read this one already, but I kind of want to refresh my memory on it because I'm working on something, And I feel like this kind of stuff is kind of needed for what I want to do with it. And the same with this stuff, but I think we'll see. Radical Tarot by Charlie Claire Burgess. I believe she did other work with her. I believe she made a tarot deck. I'm not sure. And Red Tarot by Christopher Marmolejo, a decolonial guide to divinatory literacy. And this will really stretch your brain muscles, you know. So yeah. Hello, Ikel Sunflower. Alyssa and his wife Alyssa also reads tarot. Well, I gotta check out their stuff then. Who wrote that one? Which one? Radical Tarot? Charlie Claire Burgess. And then the Practical Tarot Techniques. I didn't say that one. Marcus Katz and Telly Goodwin. It's been published first as something else, but let me see. Previously published as Tarot Face to Face. It's always a thing. Every time I mention it, I think that's a thing. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, that's what I'm keeping on hand. I want to really start to get into the practical side of things and the how does tarot work, type of stuff. So yeah, let's see. So yeah, okay. So now that we did that, Hopeful Soul, what's your question? You stay over there. Let me see here. Let me, right here. I need to go here. Boom. Let me make this a little smaller. There we go. I don't know what that looks like from live stream. If I can actually see my little camera get smaller, or if it just like clips into a smaller one. Thanks. Yeah, I got it from a very from the loveliest person that I know. Let's see. I haven't been as disciplined and quiet enough to read. Yeah, I'm luckily still, unluckily. Yeah, unluckily in the position to where I have so much free time that I can read as much as I can. But even then, I don't finish the books that I have. Hello, Miss Bombshell. Your name sounds familiar. I think I've read for you before, right? I just want your usual, my friend. Overview, please. Just the current temperature, Celtic Cross. Okay. I love that setup. Thank you. Let's see. Hopeful, do you find reading for yourself challenging in regard to accuracy? I certainly do. It's impossible to be impartial. I think you just like kind of take that into account. You're like, this is how I'm feeling, but I know that this is because I feel like I'm right or something, But you should just always insert the question of, is this wrong, or what am I missing out on here? I just throw cards and hold myself accountable. Exactly. I think so. A while back. Yeah, I think it's been a minute. I think you might have even had like a profile pic, but I can't remember. Anyways, back to Hopeful Soul. Let's see. Just to start off, we're gonna use the Rider-Waite-Smith because it is what it is. I may have to adjust the camera again. So give me a second if I do. Let's see. When I see the High Priestess, I hit the brakes. Yeah. Okay. Oh, mm, mm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay. Uh-huh. Some big things are not going. Some big things seems to not be going how you want them to. Huh. Or maybe it's like a going backwards type of deal. Are you afraid of moving forward? I like this though. I feel like the Six of Swords belongs here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna move this because oh, are you okay, hopeful soul? Oh, that was wrong. 5. Huh. Huh. Interesting. It's interesting. Hold on. Give me a second here while I adjust this so that we can get a better view of everything here. Oh gosh, but the glare. Oh gosh, but the glare is really bad. No, it's not too bad. How is that? Do you see the cards better? I think you can see the cards better. Unless I'm just gaslighting myself into thinking that. Here, I'm going to remove your comment for now, hopeful soul. Yeah, we have the 5 of Cups reversed here. With Justice reversed, I feel like it gives the sense of like things haven't been fair, you know? Uh, huh. Or, yeah. How has it been for you? I'm worried about a past legal issue with my family. This is accurate. I have things I should be doing, but I'm being controlling. I need to relinquish the situation and trust God. Yeah, it's definitely that. The water cup, the watery card surrounding this whole thing, that makes perfect sense. The legal issue with like trying to control things here, like everything has to be exactly the same or as you want it to be, but you have the Hanged Man, the Page of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Six of Swords, very heavily watery cards. Even though the Six of Swords is air, it is literally a boat on a body of water, crossing a body of water. And then we also have the Five of Cups here. Things just, oof. Sometimes you just gotta cut your loss, and you're it's horrible to say this, but like maybe just think positively about it. The Page of Wands, but I think you're afraid of things not moving forward, but I think what you should, because this is your hopes and fears, and with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, there's definitely that heavy stagnation uh with the Knight of Pentacles. It's a card that doesn't really move fast and things don't really move forward, so you may be stuck in this. If this is referring to the legal stuff or any other problems, you may be dealing with them for quite a while, but that doesn't mean that you're going to be there for too long with like the Six of Swords here, because the Six of Swords is the future, and the Hierophant here as well is definitely that. How do we move forward? How do we grow from this? How do we leave this behind and move forward? We're no longer, we move out of this and aspire to this free, liberated, more upbeat. There's so much more to life than this problem that's going on. uh how do I move forward? That's kind of the main issue here with the Six of Swords, which is the only other air card Justice is another air card here with Libra associated to it. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. What's going on at the bottom of the deck? Oh yeah. Yeah, transitioning, shifting priorities here. What's your main focus gonna be? Yeah, I need to stop regretting and not and yeah, I need to stop regretting and not showing up for me. Yeah, exactly. Precisely. You know what the cards are telling you. You know what the cards say. So yeah. So there you go, hopeful soul. Yep, and yep, my family, specifically my sister, stole something my father left me. I found out. I'm not pissed. I just have to make a plan. They're sick and gross and not sorry. They're just entitled. Okay, so let's see. Arpita says, thank you, hopeful soul. I mean, like, you kind of came to that conclusion more on your own, I feel. I was like, I just laid out the cards for you, girl. Let's see. Like, may I have some general cards for me about how I am gonna come out of my current situation? Let's see. Okay, so who else wants a reading? Okay, Phantom Punk 007. You confirmed I'm reading properly as well. Exactly. I might have to come to you for a reading, hopeful soul. And like, that's the thing. That's something that my friend once told me. Thank you, hopeful soul. Thank you, and you're welcome. So, Phantom Punk, what's your question? Oh, and Miss Bombshell. All right. I don't think there's a lot of people that would like a question, that would like a reading, but I think we should be okay. I think I can handle a little mini list, even though I don't like doing lists. So if a lot of people come in and want readings, then I'm gonna have to do the randomization even to people that I said, like, hey, I'll do a reading for you for sure. But let's see. What's coming my way soon? All right. I'm not confident, not by a long shot. Neither am I. Or am I? No, I'm not. I'm at a very evolutionary stage right now in my life. So I'm like, I think, or I don't know. It's a lot of changes that should have happened long ago that are happening now, I think. Yeah. Thank you, hopeful soul. So let's see. Phantom Punk asked, what is coming my way soon? I'm going to use the Telos Tarot. What's coming Phantom Punk's way soon? Hello, Anthony. It's been a minute, Anthony. Well, I mean, it's been a minute since I've been live in general, but hello. Jesus. Yes, my son. More like, no, you're not that. I was gonna be like, Judas? No, you're not Judas. You're more like Paul. You're Paul to my Jesus. I'm like, I'm working on it. I'm trying to get it set up, but I'm like, I need to focus on other things first too, and get some things in order. Hopeful Soul. Let's see. Oh, well, I don't know. There's something I like this Three of Swords. There's something about its honesty about it. It's not pleasant, but at least you understand where this thing is coming from, or this person or thing, situation, you know. So yeah. Let's see, crossed by the 10 of discs. Huh. What long-term plans are getting in the way of this? Are there some changes in the immediate future that are affecting the long-term plans, you know? We have the Eight of Swords reversed. Again, another card of like things getting in the way. But I mean, really, it's kind of leans into too many random things getting in the way. I mean, it's called interference, I think. Yeah, interference. So yeah. And then we have the moon. I mean, I like this. You know, it's definitely coming from here to here. You know, this is a definite uptick. You know, the moon is not a very like, it's an important process to go through, but it can be very unpleasant and very confusing. And you want to be like, where is this going? You know, where's the finish line to here? And then you realize, oh wait, there's no clarity here. And now you have that clarity with the Three of Swords. But it's probably worse than it might seem worse than being lost within the moon. Then we have the Six of Discs reversed. So it seems like you're not doing horribly. You know, you have your success. You have, again, that's the title here, but it's not fulfilling as much as you think it is. You know, it's not, or it's success in the ways that you don't want it, but it is coming in how you see it and how you need it. So yeah. And the Queen of Cups. You see, now we're going back into this emotional realm, very lunar realm as well. But I think if anyone's going to be able to navigate the moon and its treacherous, winding roads and dark forests and alleyways, I think it's the Queen of Cups, the lunar queen, who knows how to be safe and how to navigate the emotional realms of the moon. You know, the emotional dark alleys. You know, although very sensitive to them, that's kind of where you kind of have to navigate this. It's does this hurt me? Yes. How is this hurting me? Okay, I need to move forward. um that's so weird. Dude, that's so creepy. It's so creepy to look at. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay. Yeah, they're a common spam bot, but I usually they say something else. That's very weird. All right, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you, Hopeful Soul. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have the Six of Swords, science. So it's again a learning moment, a learning opportunity. You know, to see, oh, you know, I now know how to navigate the lunar realms, the lunar realms. And the surrounding environment is the Four of Discs. You see, these two are always close together. I try, and they're the two kings here. Or the two mini kings, where one is of the mind, one is more of the material space. I guess that's kind of like, yeah, this kind of lines up with the Six of Discs and the Four of Discs. It's that you have that safety net to be able to sit back and relax now, I think. Yeah, there's a confident emotional comfort here, I think. Something about it. There's a secureness, I think, where there was insecurity, now there's more security. You're working on that. Adjustment, justice again, adjustment. Here we go. And that's that. Yeah, but this is hopes and fears. This is the position of hopes and fears, and so it could be you could be afraid of adjusting again and for things to revert back. Nah, I think this is a good part. I think this is like a hope. There's like a fairness. I think it's more like a fairness. If there's any fear, it's that fear of tuning up and, kind of like back in the day when antennas used to be the way you get reception for TV and all that. And so delicately adjusting the antenna for the best signal. And then you're like, maybe I can get it better. And so you adjust the antenna just a little bit and it just makes it worse, and then you try to put it back and then it's just bad. So yeah, it's sort of like that should be the only issue type thing. The signal is getting blurry again. And the Fool reverse, potential outcome. If I can get some space here, give me some space. Let me move it back. Let me give us some space here so we can see this card. Maybe I should go like this. Right? That might be a little better. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing now. Trying to show the cards, like trying to scrunch them up into the screen. I'm not utilizing the whole desk space though. Here, let me move you guys. I'm moving you guys over here. There we go. Yeah, that's better. That's much better, I think. Let's see. There we go. I think I just need a bigger camera. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and donate to my channel. Support my channel. Super chat or PayPal. I think I got, no, not PayPal. Venmo or Cash App. So yeah. I remember those days. I'm like, it was a moment. That was my childhood. I'm gonna go like this. This doesn't seem, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna have them like this for the Celtic cross spread to kind of, for all the cards to fit there. Kind of. It's kind of a Celtic cross. We'll see. Limitations inspire creativity. and originality. Limitations inspire creativity, I think. So yeah. Let's see. Okay, so yeah. Potential outcome, a fresh start, but it's kind of, I don't know, reversed. It's kind of like, you may come off ridiculous to some people. And so I think the only place that you should be aware of this and be careful with this is professionals environments. You don't want to embarrass yourself with whatever else is going on in your life. You don't want your private life to seep into your public life. I think that's what Adjustment and the Fool are warning against, which is funny to see because the Fool is and Adjustment are like brother and sister, at least in this system. So yeah, great internal changes, I will say. I like this spread. I don't think there's anything wrong so far, or anything worrying to be aware, to see, to be like, oh no, I don't see any warning signs coming through here, even though I just gave you a warning with the Fool reverse. Don't act the fool. Don't act the fool in professional settings. You're welcome. Tarot's a map to me as well. Yeah, it's like it's a map, and to me, it's also like it's like a map and a calculator. All you can do is control yourself. Your intuition is a gift. That is the GPS. I love that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's two channels that go by that name, Tarot Map. It's there's, I believe one is named Kasha and the other one is Tarot Maps, plural, and he's also a tarot author. He has a very like weird last name. It's like Kaczynski. No, that's not the last name. That can't be Kaczynski. I'm trying to remember his last name. May I have a general read for me, please? Sure. Yeah, I don't know if anybody else would like a reading. Just let me know. Hello, V-Fur. I'm doing good. Let's see. Let me do oh wait, no, it's Arpita. Arpita. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. Oh, Miss Bombshell also wants one. Oh yeah, I totally forgot you wanted one. Yeah. Well, thank you, Hopeful Soul. I'm trying to get it set up. I'm trying to work on it, but it's I blocked the trope. Oh, thank you. I tried to as well here. I got it too. I think. I'm not sure. That's the thing. I hope you blocking him and then me blocking him also didn't like negate it. I don't know. But that troll has always been around and it's very creepy. I truly pray for people like that because I think, I don't know, to set that out into the virtual world, it's like, I don't know. Anyways, I have been read by people who are not mean but kind of cold. It's what my mom calls bedside manners. You kind of have to have them too if you're a doctor. It is kind of like looking for a therapist, and I think I might go because I do plan on going to college again. I probably want to look more into classes for that, maybe counseling or therapy, maybe. I don't know. Teamwork, baby. Yeah, that's right. Pinch or move from StreamYard and from YouTube. Where are you gonna go? Oh yes, Anthony, that's true. Okay, I think we have quite a few people here that want readings. So guess what we're gonna do? Hold on. Where am I? Where's my? Here we go. So guess what we're gonna do? Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do, people. Okay. Arvita, give me a sec here. I was gonna do your reading, but we're gonna do a randomized thing because there's a lot of people wanting readings. Okay. And so this is how we do it. This is how I do it when we have quite a few people wanting readings. All right. There is a counselor who does tarot reads on YouTube. Drop the link. Share the name. What's the name? Share the tag. Of course, Vifer. Of course. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play the guess the numbers game. I know some of y'all probably hate it. I haven't heard any complaints yet. So what I do is I pick a card at random, okay, and you guys have to guess what that number is on the card. We're gonna use the True Black. We're gonna use the True Black Tarot for this, okay. And so if you'd like, you guess the number of what the card is. You guess as many times as you can. The first person to guess the number correctly gets the free reading. If you don't want to bother with this game and you just want your reading, you can donate either via Super Chat or to Venmo or Cash App or my PayPal. I don't recommend PayPal. PayPal was acting weird for me, so Venmo or Cash App or through Super Chat on YouTube. It's whatever, you know. Your text is so gorgeous. Stop. I mean, I only pick the best of the best. You're only going to get quality here in this stream. You're only going to get quality cards, okay? They say, you know, it's about the reader, not the cards, but I disagree. If you don't have a good tarot deck, you're just not a good reader. We're going to use this. We're going to use this card here. Oh gosh, this one doesn't have numbers. No, I know what this card is. Okay. When I put up the banner, you start guessing. And it's the numbers between 0 to 21. Nope. Yeah, 0 to 21. That's the only possible numbers. Tarot Therapy is her name. I'm going to have to look her up too. Okay, you guys start guessing, and then while I look this up on YouTube. Is it you? Oh, it is you. Oh, hello. My higher self just went viral. Is that her? Oh gosh. Okay. 758. No. Hello, Elaine Tat. 95. Elaine Tat got it. Elaine Tat's like, oh, y'all putting in numbers? Okay, boom. And Elaine Tat got it. Of course, the one person that pops in, like, that's how this game is. It's the first person to get it. Elaine Tat, you got a reading. And it's the people that like desperately want it and actually really try really hard to get it, don't get it. But that's how this game goes. But Elaine Tat, what's your question? Elaine came an A. She has a lot of subscribers. She's an acquired taste. But yeah, I'm like, I'll have to check her out. Oh, she did. Oh, she does live streams. When were you last live, Queen? A month ago. 2 months ago. 2 months ago. Okay. So she'll go live. Okay. Thanks, Anthony. It's oh yeah, and this is the card, by the way. Elaine Tat. Destiny. Which is, I believe this is the Wheel of Fortune. If this is not the Wheel of Fortune, oops, but it is now. Oh Lord, here we go. How does Yas reaction after receiving my email from yesterday? I mean, have they responded? Fancy and expensive. Yeah, it was one of those decks that was like way up there. So yeah. I'm asking for her referral from a job. No. Okay, so asking for her referral from a job. Okay. Let's see. What are we gonna use? What are we using, Zach? What's the vibe? What's the sense? What's the essence here? You know what? We're gonna use you. We're gonna use the thought. I feel like the thought kind of fits for this. I think it's no bullshit type of directness is kind of like, hey, this is what it is. I think you'll for sure. So you can honestly disregard this whole reading because you'll probably get a much more clear answer once you get the email. I mean, unless you haven't like disrespected her or been rude, you shouldn't have to worry about it. You know, I mean, if you did your job well, why would you have to worry? But let's see what the cards say. That's what I'm here for. You know, some of these questions, some of y'all be asking questions that can honestly be answered with time. You know, but if your impatience is that pressing, because let's be real, I get impatient too. When did you send the email? If she isn't responding, then yeah, okay, then yeah, let's see. If it's been over 2 weeks, I would be worried. Girl, calm down. I need to read this email. What if it's bad? But it must mean that you really want this job referral then, right? That means you care. So count on that. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. The 3 of discs. Work. Oh, hold on. Complicated. I think at the end of the day, work is work. You know? You get in there, you get the job done. We're here to do something, you know? I think a good workspace is where you understand and you keep the relationships between people professional, you know, as it should be. But sometimes miscommunications or rather misunderstandings happen, and that kind of gets in the way of all of that. So let's see. The world. I like this. I like this strong Capricorn energy too. So I'm loving this. The world right there. This is like you got this, girl. You got this, Elaine. Here, and the Ace of Discs. I am loving this. Whatever worries you have, peace, be still. Peace, be still. That's what the Lord said. Bottom of the deck, though, you have futility. Oh, the glare is very bad, but I'll show it to you like this. Not a very good card, but I think it's like, here's what you have to settle in with, like the world being a card of like acceptance, and the 7 of Swords, of futility, that keyword there, futility, like you're doing what you can, even if it's not enough, but you did what you can and you got to stand by that. Okay. It's you did what you can. You did everything right on your end, I'm assuming. This is lacking a lot of context, but with futility at the bottom of the deck, it seems like it kind of seems to say that you shouldn't worry about it not panning out right. You know, it's not like it's gonna, like, you know, just because you asked for rain doesn't mean you're gonna get a deluge and a flood is gonna ruin your crops. You know, it's like you're probably gonna get a sprinkling. You know, if that makes sense, you know, because this is all really good. This is very, very earthy and grounded too. I think it's got, you gotta, and that may be also in the words here. You just sent it yesterday. Ground yourself. All you gotta do is wait. Which time? Wait, time, patience. That's what Saturn and the world is all about. And Capricorn too. Uh, I always like to think of the song by US Girls, "Time." You know, when there is nothing, there's still time. And that's just the whole. That's just the whole song. When there's nothing, there's still time. Hello, Igor C. So I think you've got it. You've got it well. It's funny how futility is just being glared out by the light. But yeah. You did what you could. You asked. Love the reference. Almost drops cards. So yeah. Okay. Good luck, Elaine Tat. I hope you get your job, right? I'm in the same boat. I'm looking for work. And I'm applying and I'm finally getting interviews. But we'll see. We'll see. Fingers crossed. I gotta do the evil. I gotta do protections against the evil eye. Yeah. Me and her had a complicated relationship. Oh, yeah. Hopefully that can be set aside, you know. And it shouldn't, for the sake of professionality, it shouldn't. And if she is that type of person to like let those personal things get in the way of the professional side of part of her life, then she got to work on that. And there's nothing you can do to change. There's nothing you can do to affect that. You know, you can ask and request. You know, it's not like you're demanding it. It's not like you feel entitled to that, but it's just you're asking. You know, you get it, and if not, you know, yeah. And if she doesn't give you the referral because of that, in spite of like the complicated relationship, then it's like that's her problem. You know, then now you know the type of person she is. You know, but I liked it in terms of like, you know, the earth, like Viver is saying, like positive as hell. Yeah, 3 of discs, the world, Ace of discs. I think I like it. So yeah, okay. So, oh, it's me also asking like, when did you send it, and not seeing it from my email from yesterday. I'm like, girl. Okay, let's do another. Let's see another card here. Okay. You're welcome, and thank you for stopping by. Okay, I got another card here. Guess, people, guess. Anybody else who wants a reading, guess again. Meanwhile, I don't know what I want to talk about. Ow, ow, not ow, but almost ow. Thank you, Beaver. Let's see, not 11, not 6, not 2, not 15. So, yeah, while I wait for these, I'm like, what should I talk about while I wait for you guys to guess? To distract you guys from actually guessing the number. Oh, never mind, we forgot it. I gotta have some topics on hand first. But yeah, you guessed on the 7 of discs, right? Yeah, 7 of discs. Why 1 to 20? I'm like, Arpita, no. Because the world is 21. The Fool is 0. So it's 0 to 21. And that's why I do it that way. Yeah, this edition is very difficult to shuffle. I can barely shuffle it. And I can shuffle almost any deck. If I can't shuffle it, that just goes to show that it was poorly designed. Uh, let's see. It's hard to find something to a creative job. Ah, yeah. Which is why I have to look for people to help me. Yeah. So what's your question, V-Fur? I have another question. I know you hate it. I really want to know. It's the little emoji. Oh, Lord. Okay, let's see, V. Let's see. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Let's see. As long as it's not against the rules, V-Fur, then fine. The hard finish and thickness has made it very difficult to use. I hardly ever use that version. Gave it to my sister. Here, I don't want this one. You can have it. I think now it's like a I think this first edition, that's kind of like how the flaws within the previous first editions are what define older editions. So eventually that's what's going to define the first edition from other editions. Kind of like the Thoth, the Greenie, or the Blushing Fool, or whatever. Even though the Blushing Fool isn't that rare, but still. Anyways, so yeah. Let's see, what's this? So my gorgeous ex, Mihail Amolai, is currently in a relationship with Natalia Scorpio. What are his true, real feelings toward the girly? Well, well, if he's not really that into her, what makes you think that he's gonna come back to you? I'm just kidding. Let me see. Who is this Natalia? Also, second Natalia I know that is a Scorpio. Well, I don't know this Natalia, I should say. Just another Natalia, Scorpio Natalia. Huh. Let's see. And I might add, he still tried to get me. Oh, when? Was this after he started dating her? She was happy to take it. Oh, good. Ephemera is a little better. In general, I wish people would stop using tarot hard rose petal finish. It's because it's that matte protective finish. But honestly, it doesn't. Yeah, it's not. It's fine. I don't care about it. I like it sometimes. Like, I like it in the Brady Tarot. I think it fits the Brady Tarot, which, by the way, Brady Tarot in a third edition Kickstarter going on right now. Please go support, because I like that deck. And I think it deserves all the attention. And also so that you can support Emmy Brady in her, and the project they're working on, which is the new Oracle deck, which I'm super excited about. He keeps reaching out. Well, what is he saying, V? What is he saying? What's he saying? So this is like not only a third party relationship, but a fourth party as well. Because it's you and me talking about him and his girl. And God, the five party. For some tarot fun. It's actually five some, because it's the 5 suits, the major arcana and the 4 minor arcana suits. No. When did I say that? I'm not making a deck. Brady Tarot. Emmy Brady, not me. Emmy. That's her name. Emily? Emmy? I can't remember. I call her I call her Emmy because that's like I think her name on Instagram. I don't know. Anyways. Don't mind me. I am minding you. I'm doing a reading for you. Listen. It's a lot of work. And I'm barely, I'll tell you what I am working on. I am working on a book on tarot. So how about that? It's something small. Don't expect anything too big, too fancy, or too advanced. It's literally like, I just need to put this thing out there, and I want to. And so that's what I'm working on right now. Oh yeah, and Igor, Igor has is it available? Your Marseille deck, right? Are you gonna try out one of Igor's decks right now on yours, Vfer? I think this is, it's kind of I think it might be fitting because, girl, I think you might need to hear from this. This is the Tarot of Shakespearean Insults. And so we're going to see what we got with it. Yes, I am. Yeah, you can use the Shakespeare. Yes, I am. Okay, wait, enough about this. Let's lay down some cards now, shall we? Yes. Okay, so first person, his heart, Page of Honey. Okay. Hold on, like this. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then we have the Chariot. So far, it seems he seems to be sitting pretty. I mean, I think he's happy. Yeah, Honey is Pentacles. Skins are Wands, and Dreams are Swords. Yes, and Songs is Cups. Let's see her heart. Oh, you know what? Not your circus, not your monkeys. Not your circus, not your monkeys. Not your circus, not your monkeys. Her mind, 8 of Wands, 8 of Skins. Ooh. Listen, she's dealing with something. She's going through something. But you know what? That's her problem. You know what? That's his problem. No, it's her problem. Because, yeah, but, it's especially not your problem, V. And then we have the Foundation, the 6 of Honey, though. Despite her flaws with the devil in her heart, we have a pretty solid foundation. Oh, no, it's the 4 of Honey. Sorry. Still, solid foundation. He's probably, yeah, you know what? This is where the honey gets sticky. This is where it gets sticky. This is where things get stuck. This is where things get too sweet. I thought it was the 6. Sorry, my dyslexia kicked in there. And then we have the, what was this? Yeah, the Advice. Ace of Songs. It seems that this initial thing is just is this just a fling? I'm going to try and catch some Strazy. Okay, good night, hopeful soul. Let's see. Appreciate it, beautiful man. Thank you. Good night, everyone in chat. I'm glad you're okay. Maybe we'll talk books next time. Take care. Of course, yes. Yes. Let's see. Okay. And then let's see. Potential outcome. The 6 of honey. Lots of honey. So it seems that you catch more flies with honey, the Dyslexic Sisters United. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Skins, the Knight of Wands. Do you want this Michael? Michael? Do you really want him? Do you really need him? Oh, you can't. Oh, wait here. Give me a second here. Let me pause you so my Wi-Fi is. I know. Hold on. I'll let you. Report bin, go to channel activity. I'm going to add you as a moderator. Manage moderator set. Manage your account. Manage blockers and change moderator. I'm going to do this one. Save. Okay. I think you should be able to post your links now, Igor. And so for the outcome, which we have the 6 of honey, it may lead into a codependent relationship. It's could be, we could have some issues. He could have some issues there. But I mean, what's it to you? Again, it seems like he's gonna stay there though. The 6 of honey. It seems like why would she or he leave from that? Let's see. Wands, swords, pentacles, page 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh, Igor. Wait a minute. From Henry VIII. You have angels' faces, but heaven knows your hearts. I mean. Listen. She was his friend in the shadows. The shadows. I feel like I imagine her now, like evil Kermit with the hood over his head. It's just. And suddenly the other woman. The other woman. I think it's more so the deception with the devil there, of hiding it from me. So yeah. I mean, a relationship based on, I guess, yeah, the foundation is based on, well, I don't know, it sounds dumb, but the foundation is referencing its own foundation. It's pretty meta. But it's sort of like a relationship based off of secrecy and keeping things hidden is always gonna seed distrust between the two. But you know what? When I first put this down, not your circus, not your monkeys. He left you for her. He wanted that. And he went and he got it. He wanted it so badly, he left you for it. So let him have it. Oh, I think so. Like I said, there's like this, again, there are these emotional connections here that he has to her. It's kind of feeling like codependency, but this is just based off of what the cards are saying. I don't know their lives. I don't know them personally. This is what the cards are saying. How accurate they are, that's not for us to decide. Just kidding. For now, we'll just say, yeah, it seems that is what he wanted. This is the bed he's lying in. I think he likes it. Hell no, I left. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Might be. So why did you leave then? You could have stayed. Who are we to judge? But yeah, I mean, I think it's yeah. I think it's just only God truly knows what their relationship is like, and if this was genuinely like, oh, they were just friends, and then they start, it's, we'll see. Well, I mean, I'm sure you can find someone else, because at the end of the day, let's bring it back to us. Let's bring it back to you, girl. I left because I don't know. I'm messy, I guess. Well, you left because you weren't happy with the situation that you were in at the moment, I can't read too much into that. Love is a very here's the thing. Here's the issue at the heart of this right here. What I define as love, it was probably different from what you define as love and what he's defining as love. That's the first thing here. What do you think love means? And what do you expect when someone says, I love you? Like, what do you think that entails? Because to me, it's honesty, trust, openness, and care and attention. I think, well, maybe not attention, because all that kind of entails attention. So all that I said previously, requires attention. So it's like, yeah. So it's like, and what was the other one? I can't remember. But those are the big ones. So yeah, for me is healthy. Never had it. Well, that's what. Well, you got to have those parameters of like, what is a healthy, loving relationship, And so for him, he might feel this. A lot of people might think a codependent relationship is what they think a healthy relationship is, and what they think is love, So he might think the feelings that he has for her truly are love, and that makes him happy, and that makes him at peace, and he's at peace with that, and he's happy with where he's at, and they still support each other in their own way. It's a lot of context that we do not have. So yeah. No, you see, I don't really necessarily subscribe to the love languages idea, because I think all the love languages are used to just be in a regular relationship. It's like, I don't know. I don't like hyper focusing on the differences like that. It's like, yeah, like, I don't know. And it's like to prioritize one over another. I don't know how to describe it, but I'm not a big fan of it. So yeah, but anyways, there you go. Okay, I got the next card too. Oh, do you really? I don't know. It's just the thing, Vifer. It's like I can see the usefulness in it, but I feel like it almost is teetering onto how some people treat astrology, of like, oh, your love language is gift giving, while mine is quality time. I don't think we're compatible. It kind of, I feel like it can lead to that, and it's like, well, taking time out of your day to do something for that person is like, it's like everything takes time. Everything takes that quality time. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just don't feel like that's how one should love. So, that's, yeah. Based on a single parameters and limiting parameters, it should be like a combination of all of it, So yeah. Anyways, Igor, how did you know? Did you see it? Now, here's the thing. I'm like, here's the thing about that, putting things in boxes and putting labels on things. I don't care about putting labels on things because I know that they're not the end all be all stereotype of that thing, Like I said, I'm gonna say what dear white people said. Labels were made to keep people in Florida from drinking Windex. They're needed, But I think it's like working through identity and getting to really know someone is like knowing that, like, oh, wait a second, he's this thing, but he's also more than that. And that builds understanding and friendship through learning about those people. So yeah, anyways. Everything is relative. Yeah, sure. But labeling helps identify and helps communicate to things in certain ways. But it should be, but we always have to keep those labels with like a disclaimer, Okay. Over the next, well, let's see, Igor. Well, I mean, the tower. Careful what you ask for. Be careful what you ask for. And I'll say it one more time. Be careful what you ask for. It could be. It could be. Tower might be a Scorpio. Scorpios are fun. I'm a Scorpio rising beaver in traditional astrology. In real sky, I believe I'm a Libra rising. Either way. We are not fun. Yes, we are. We're here, right? Okay, yeah, we are. Messy, yeah. But that's fun. Being messy's fun. It's only a problem if you don't pick up after yourself. Always know to clean up the mess after. Like Anton Chigurh at the end of every single one of the scenes where he kills someone, he always checks his boots to make sure there's no blood under it. In No Country for Old Men, I always make sure there's no blood under my boots. The tower is Mars, so it could be Aries or Scorpio. So yeah, it's like in traditional astrology, I'm a Mars, Sun, Aries with a Scorpio rising. So no, I am not. I'm the sweetest boy you'll ever meet. to any to any handsome daddies out there, I am taken. Sorry. That Cappy Moon is my crippling anxiety. My crippling anxiety and insecurity coming through. Listen, I don't listen. Look here, listen. I'm just the messenger, Igor. Just because you got this card, you know. We were talking about toxic Scorpios. I think this might be it. Listen, you'd better not wrong this person. My Leo moon makes me delusional. No. Let me go on. Hello, Green. Okay, then we have another Enchantress crossing it. Enchantress of Coins. Oh. And then we have, oh, what did we say? When there's nothing, there's always time. Rest and respite, a break. So water crossed by earth. Interesting. Yeah. It's like, it's sort of like emotional grounding, you know. It's kind of like, I feel like with the Seven of Coins as well, also here with the what supports you as well, position with what's crossing you is sort of like I think this might be reading you of this emotional turmoil within you. Which, I mean, you're a what? Gemini, Virgo moon. Is the Cancer rising? Is that Cancer rising? It'd be that Cancer rising. Where's your moon in Virgo? I don't think the moon likes it there. Does any planet like it in Virgo? Mercury. I hate to invoke her right now because she's had her time and right now is not her time, but I have to invoke her. It's Taylor Swift when she said, "It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me." Yeah. So yeah. The Three of Cups. You've had your fun. You've certainly had your fun. Bathed. Bathed. It's the bathhouses. Are there bathhouses in Australia? And if so, how are they? Anyways. Or it's a Kiki, not a Kai Kai, a Kiki. And then we have Temperance reverse. Yeah, with it's that emotional turmoil. Things are not as they seem. Your priorities are off. The vibe is off. I don't think you're going to be in a good space over the next 12 months for any like serious love interest. I think if you're going to have your fun, I think keep it physical and only that. But I think that might be very hard because with this emotional turmoil, that's definitely where you can get easily emotionally attached. So yeah, but I'm doing good, Green, by the way. How are you? I'm doing good. Got exactly what I want. That's what I'm thinking. There we go. Do you want something serious? Look at that. Devotee of Cups. Look at this. Look at this. Someone much more committed versus this, but it's like the commitment isn't there yet. It's not at the right time. Like you said here, not until I work out exactly what I want. And that's what I'm thinking. And I'm going to say this. You'll never be ready. I think that's kind of the message there. And that's kind of where I'm coming from with whatever relationship advice experience that I have, you'll never be ready. I don't think anybody really is when they get into a relationship. You just kind of learn to understand your partner and learn about them as much as you can, and see when like it's but also that might mean that you see something that you don't really necessarily like. How do you work through that? How do you know that that's like the deal breaker, Yeah, if you'll be monogamous or not. Yeah, that when I think of the monogamy and commitment like that, that's devotion. I think of the devotee. So yeah. Let's see. Oh, 10 of Wands. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What are you stressed about? A lot on your plate, huh? And the 3 of Swords reversed as well. 9 of Wands. 2. There's the defensiveness going on here. The 4 of Swords. Yeah. Okay, listen. I gotta use the bathroom. I will be right back. And I'll read your cards right now. Give me a sec. Oh, there we go. No, stop. I'm back. I'm back. I'm here. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't be scared. Don't be frightened. I'm here. Okay. No, I did not fall in the toilet. Okay. But I was fighting demons. Okay. I was fighting demons in there. All right. So give me some grace here, please. Okay. Not everyone is blessed. Okay. Some people are born with IBS and it shows. Let's see here. There we go. We're gonna go like that, like that, like that. Okay, there we go. Okay. 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 Where were we? What were we talking about? What was that last card again? Right, the Four of Swords. Rest, respite, pulling back, I think, but also reverse, though, it could be closing off. It could be taking a break, you know. And so we talked about the defensiveness and the insecurities of it, all the reversals as well. Let's see here. I think the Four of Swords, Eight of Swords, 8, 7, 6, 5, Four of Swords. Take away this villain. Shut him up. Loves labors lost. Take away this villain. Shut him up. I mean, that's an interesting thing. That's an interesting one to put on there. Who's the villain? I think that's the thing here. There is no good or bad people. There's only, and here's the thing. Any good villain is going to think they're the hero in their own story. They think they're in the right. Very few is there like people that are just evil for the joy of being evil. I'm thinking of oh my gosh, from Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. That was probably one of the best depictions of a villain in a long time in an animated movie. So yeah. Oh yeah, it could be the inner saboteur. Yeah, it could be you, which I mean it is focused a lot on you, it seems. It seems that. But this is what I'm saying though. It's like you're gonna have your flaws and you're gonna have your issues. It's how do you what are the parameters for when you're like you are ready for a relationship? What are the parameters for that? What is the who are we to deny when someone isn't ready for a relationship? I think that's really more so when you break up with someone, maybe. Physical abuse, I think, verbal abuse and emotional abuse, that's another thing. But it's yeah, again, yeah, the Gemini fighting with Virgo wants perfection. Well, I mean, they're both Mercury. Yeah, it's all communication and it's all in the head. So I think that's where also the Four of Swords is saying, hey, calm it down. Yeah, shut your inner saboteur up. But it's like, yeah, you're not, it's that don't strive for that perfection. Any good relationship is gonna acknowledge the imperfections. I think a lot of people are like, you have this perception of your partner, or you have a fantasy of your relationship, and you're like, I'm gonna meet that person and they're gonna fit this fantasy and they're gonna play out this fantasy that I want. No, it's never gonna turn out that way. Nobody's like that. It's never perfect like that. It's never yeah, it's not a cut and dry scene. This is gonna happen and this is gonna happen and this. It's like no. That's not how it plays out. I mean, his Venus could either be in it could be in Gemini or Taurus or maybe Cancer. How do you not know where your Venus is? You gotta look. Are you not a woo? Are you not woo woo, Igor? You've been single for 10 years. It's time. It's time, Igor. 10 years, that's a long time. Right, V? Igor, at this point, if you weren't ready 5 years ago, when are you gonna be ready? You know? Venus conjuncts hot Sun are such hot people. It's well, I mean, it depends on how. Sometimes Venus could be outshined by the Sun if it's too close to it. If it's what is it in beams or something, uh, because the Sun just outglares it. So yeah, but yeah, it depends. Venus and Gemini. Okay. And with your what was your rising? Cancer? Right? Where is that? Yeah, Cancer rising. Yeah. That is true. So, well, I mean, again, it's like to leave something to the imagination. I mean, hopefully that's just more so they come up with new surprises, maybe. But I guess that's just like that's the journey. That's the joy. That's you find out new things about this person. But do you want the new things to be bombshells, or do you want them to be like pleasant little surprises? Like, I don't know. You can't you have to learn to enjoy the unpredictability of the person that you're dating in a way, that there's always something new to learn. That's the adventure, you kind of. But eventually, though, sometimes those things, again, you just don't want those things to be like relationship ending things. I'm a Capricorn rising. I have the resting bitch face. I have, with my Scorpio rising, I don't know how I come off to people. I do have green. I'm like, okay, we get it. We get it. Let's see. What else? What else is there? I think that's it. I think we've covered everything. Oh right. The last thing we didn't really cover was the two of discs. The which is again that like I see it as like that shifting ground of perspectives being changed. I think it's sort of like your until you actually change the parameters of what you want, I think, and your own internal like fuck it, I'm going for it, until you get into that space, you can't really nothing really big is going to change within your love life, and you're not going to get that devotion if you want that. You have to give it a try, because I feel like here's the thing I feel like monogamy really isn't that hard for me personally, at the moment, in probably a very tumultuous space in a relationship, it's being in an open and long distance relationship, but it's more so like it's just the situation that we're in, and I'm not gonna get like too heated about certain things that would probably like be ending relationships for other people. Like, listen, being in an open relationship is fun, but it's not necessarily like what I need to be fulfilled. but that's just me personally, and so I only found that out through being in a more serious relationship. That being said, it has not been easy. For me, it feels like I've been there, done that for 13 years. What? Uh, Spoiler, Igor, you would not figure it out until you. So, which I mean, you're older. You have more experience, a lot more experience than me, which So, yeah. Anyways, monogamous for 13 years. Yeah, you're well over the time of when you should be going out and finding your new man. Like, you're well over that time. Yes, it's time. You gotta find a new man. It's time for you to. Uh, I'm an old daddy, not an old daddy, just a daddy, just a daddy. Literally has no children, unless. Do you have kids? Then we know it works. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Um, but yeah, different ages. I think I'm still young for now. I'm almost 30. I'm almost 30, guys. Guys, I'm almost 30. ASMR is here to give some existential dread. I'm almost 30. I'm getting older. I'm turning 30, and I'm barely going to college. I think about it all the time. It's like I just, yeah. Anyways, I young whippersnapper. I'm yeah, sure. I'm still young, but I'm in my late 20s. Late 20s, as my boyfriend would like to say. Uh, he'd like to remind me, but I'm like, I'm still in my 20s. I'm gonna stay saying that until I'm 29. Okay. But so many guys have a very narrow-minded view, which makes it frustrating. Really? Well, narrow-minded in what way? I'm 29. Let's not talk about this. The Saturn return, Beaver. Your Saturn return. It's coming. Or you're in the midst of it, V. Right? It's like 29, 30. I think maybe 32. Even sometimes people, I can't remember. It depends. Depends on where Saturn was when you were born and how long it takes there and retrogrades and all that. So yeah. It's the Saturn return. It's either quickie now or relationship now. I see myself somewhere in the middle. I think I feel like I don't want this to be like my ego telling. I don't want it to be like, well, actually, it's like I get the sense that people really do, even the people that just want the quickies, I think deep down, they do want relationships, They just don't know how to express that just yet. Demisexual too. I guess. But it's like, for me, it's like this is the basic rule that I kind of follow, is also you have to get to know a person, and you can only do that by spending time with them. And I think hooking up is a great way to get to know someone, I think. Which I think you should know at least one thing is for sure political stance. I think that's one thing that you should learn about someone that you're romantically interested in. You will not catch me dating a Republican. You will not catch me doing that. No, 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 sir. No, no, no. I may have my fun with them, but I will not be dating them. And I will not be in a relationship with them like that. That's just not me. Because I'm not a clown. You know what I mean? A chat in what way? But I quickly see the ones who are only interested in the one thing. I've had chatted with guys who don't understand play or open to ENM. I don't know. ENM, what is that? ENM, emotionally. What? He's just being a slut. Yeah, okay. But I mean, like, is it like that in Australia still? I think ethical non-monogamy. Oh yeah, okay. I feel like Australia should be like with it and know it, or is it just a very right? Is it like because like in the US, I think it's super common. I think I could be wrong, right? Is it an Australian thing? I don't know. Still a lot of conservative ideas. Really? I feel like Australia do like Australian gays try to fit into the heteronormative standards of relationships, because it's like, wait, like what's the point of being in a monogamous relationship if it's sort of like begs the question, like there's a running theme of infidelity, and it's like, oh, if it's just fucking, like, let them fuck. I mean, sure, I'm well aware of like the conservatism amongst the gay male, amongst gay men. I'm fully well aware, fully well aware. Um, yeah, I think that's where they're kind of saying, I am not open to my partner being with other people. It's like I mean, like, yeah, we're not entitled to them. you know but if you're putting the opposite, not the opposite, well, yeah, the opposite, poly open to poly, in that, why are they going after you if they see that in your thing, and they're like, oh, this person's not monogamous. Let me message them. That's one thing, and it goes in both ways. They're monogamous. Why are you going to message them? you know Go to Amsterdam and experience something new. Amsterdam and Germany, I think. So yeah, anyways, I had one guy say, oh, so does that mean you wouldn't value me? Or another say, oh, you wouldn't give me the same amount of intimacy compared to someone else. That's them. That's their insecurities. And they're already saying that. Why would they say that to you? Again, is it just out of nowhere? Is it just telling you that? Like, no talking or whatever? Why, like, I don't know you. You don't know me. Why are you gonna say that? Like, what do you mean? I have come across an app called Field that is open to other styles. What's Field? I don't know about that. I didn't hear about that. See, there's too many apps. You see, keep it to for the gays. This is for the gays. This is for the gays. Okay, and for gay men. Uh, it's grinders, scruff, or sniffies. And that's what you got. That's what you got. So yeah. You either have insecurity, or you don't understand, or just repeating what you've heard. It's I mean, why would they approach that to you? Like, you're not hitting on them or anything. If it's unprompted, why are they saying that's just I'm like, why would you are they trying to like preach to you or something, or like prove something to you? It's like, I don't know. Oh, so heteros can stay heteroflexible, etc., and mention ENM. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. That sounds nice. I'm like, wish you had something like that here. But yeah, I haven't experienced. I mean, here's the thing. I'm not explicitly putting monogamous or poly or open to open relationships on my profiles, and that doesn't seem to, I don't get that sense when I'm on the apps. That being said, I haven't been on the apps for quite a while. That being said, I do have others that I stay in contact with. So yeah. Anyways, what time is it? Oh, it's already 12. Okay, we're already coming up to the 2-hour mark. So yeah, I think we might start calling it a night. It is getting late. So I'm gonna hide that. Let's see. Oh, on mine I say I'm open to it all, though something like Grindr, I rarely get messages, and they get annoyed with me when I say I don't do rando hookups with strangers. I mean, that's what's funny. I think people on Grindr still, that's the thing. It's like, it still doesn't know what exactly it wants to be. I think Grindr is like trying to be like the gay Facebook at times, and it's still not. I think people still go to it exclusively for just hookups, but it's like, with now the alternative websites and apps that we have, you can have that, Yeah, it's like I've seen both. I've seen I think here, at least where I live, I'm sorry, I feel something on my skin. um I feel like here I usually I don't feel like attacked or offended when I'm like when I'm on the apps, when it's someone that's like horny, because I'm like, yeah, so am I. Like, what do you mean? Yeah. Also, by the way, Arpita, I am taking questions. I just get distracted with talking about dating culture, gay dating culture. I got distracted with Igor. Igor's very distracted. No, he's not. He's not. I just get very distracted, and I love to talk about gay hookup culture. But I am gonna start wrapping it up, so I might do one more reading. And you've been here for the longest, Arpita. So, well, one of the longest. You're one of the people that've been here the longest. What's your question? Let's do your question. Will be the last one, or I don't know who all here wants it. Who all wants me to keep going? Because I feel like I can keep going. Oh no, banners go away. No, not yet. It's annoying because also too many people have the quick mentality, like TikTok type of thing. Yeah, I think so. I think literally that was like my first experience getting like blocked. The first message I got, the very first message on when I first signed up for Grindr, was the first message requesting a picture, and I didn't send the picture fast enough, and then I like got blocked from them, and I'm like, well, I was expecting this, but I wasn't expecting it as the first one, but I was like, okay, fuck you, you don't know me, so I'm like, whatever, your loss, Sure, I'll do a general reading. All right, bye VFur. And that kind of set me up for like the expectations to get on that. I asked my friend why when I first got on it. I'm like, what should I expect from it? He's like, it's just for hookups. And I'm like, yeah, sure, but I want to know like how the common experiences of like messaging and like the common types of people. Now I'm aware of it, but it's sort of like when I first joined YouTube, I knew there were going to be trolls, and I knew they were going to say some heinous things, but I wasn't going to be like, and I wanted to know what to expect from the worst of the worst to the best of the best in terms of the comment section here on YouTube before I started going live and doing videos and all that, you know. You're welcome, V. I think it's because Igor. I think it's because people still stick to the concept of sex sells. You know, when sure it gets attention, but it doesn't necessarily teach people about what exactly is to be expected from this product that's being sold. Kind of. Where am I going with this? Anyways, Arpita, let's go. Let's do your reading, Arpita. General reading. General reading. What are we gonna use? What are we gonna use? We're gonna use this deck. Blood Moon, right? Does this feel right? No. We're gonna do Telos. Enough distractions. Also, as an aside, too many people just switch themselves off, which is part of that culture. What do you mean switch themselves off? Well, I think it's because when they're not, I mean, I think men, even gay men, are still raised to not emotionally attach sexually like that, to just allow themselves to be just purely sexual, if that's what you're talking about, you know. So yeah. Because I think it's like when people think of like the emotion, they immediately think relationship, you know? And it's like, no, but also like, you don't want it to be, I don't know, because you also don't want it to be like playing with people's emotions, you know? Yeah, I think it's like when they think emotional connection, they immediately think relationship, you know, and commitment and marriage and for the rest of their life. Like, it's like, no, it's like, yeah, we're still, it's like we're forming new bonds with like via a different way that hasn't really been done a lot. It's like the internet. There's like no like ways to really handle ourselves. Anyways, Arpita is I hope this isn't like too much for you. I'm like very unprofessional on my part. I just get distracted with certain topics and themes, and you know, I'm sorry, distractions. No, don't, Igor. I'm like I said, I'm stimulated. The conversation is stimulating to me. She's listening. She's like silence. The gays are talking. I'm like, you know what? At this point, I think I keep asking why when we're gonna have Thirsty Tarot back up, and I think I just gotta find someone else to replace him. I'm just kidding. I'll have to talk to him about it, because that is he's key to that channel. So I'm like, I need other gays to talk Thirsty Tarot. Let's see, Arpita. General reading. You again. She's back. 10. The world reversed. The universe reversed. Who else had this? Who had the opposite of this? Let's see. But the 7 of Wands reversed. What's going on here? What do you value, Arpita? Oh, bottom of the deck. Queen of Wands. Queen of Cups. Sorry. Why am I thinking Wands? 7 of Wands. Probably. So yeah, it's... How secure do you feel right now, Arpita? You know, I think there's... With the 7 of Wands and the universe reverse, it kind of seems like you don't feel like you're in a safe space yet. Or you're coming out of a safe space into a place where you feel exposed and that you feel like you have to be on the defensive. And this might be emotional, I think. You know, with the Queen of Cups here, reversed. Why do you feel fearful? And this is like this isn't like a 9 of Swords type of fear. I think this is it's a nervousness. Like I said, I know I feel it. I think a lot of people are feeling it right now. Well, at least in the US. But we're not going to get political too late in the stream. Well, not too late. I mean, if I want to do streams, I kind of want to do longer streams. But we'll see. Even though I just said like, oh, we're going to end it. I'm like, it is late though. So I'm going to see maybe another day. Maybe the next live stream I'll make it really long. We'll see. Anyways. Maybe because of some inner child issues in my case. Maybe, perhaps with the Queen of Cups. She's kind of like the mother archetype. Where's your moon? Where's your moon, Arpita? You are working on it. I don't want to get too much into it because, I'm not cut out for that type of stuff, your moon's in Cancer. Yep, right there. And the moon does really well in Cancer, as long as it's not, unless there's like no oppositions or squares to it. And I don't know, where's your rising as well? I think that also plays a role into it, I think. And then also like the sun also, there's things, there's a lot to it. But again, I'm like, the moon in Cancer, yeah, but that ties, I guess in a way that might be saying like, if you had a terrible mother or horrible parental figure, that might really deeply impact you. One's parents definitely impacts one's inner child for sure. So yeah. And then we're kind of left to pick up the pieces because it's like they're probably, who knows, it's yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's what you're dealing with, Well, no, yeah, that kind of is how it is, where it's like, as an adult, you look back at how your parents raised you and you're like, wait a minute, You're like, wait, maybe that wasn't right. You're like, maybe they could have handled that better. And you start to realize like how much work it goes into actually raising a kid. And you're like, damn, how are they able to raise me? My parents are still technically raising me. Let's consider that. Let's consider that for a minute, So yeah. Let's see what Shakespeare has to say. Knight, 5, 4 threes, 9, 8, 7 of Wands. Let's see, Arpita. Okay, this is from King Lear. We make guilty of our disasters the sun, the moon, and the stars, as if we were villains by necessity, fools by heavenly compulsion, knaves, thieves, and teachers by spherical predominance, drunkards, liars, and adulterers by an enforced obedience of planetary influence, and all that we are evil in by doing. Wait, and all that we are evil in by a divine thrusting on. Okay, let's not blame astrology then. Fine. Fine. We'll stay away from the astrology of it all. Sorry, Arpita. Your deck is weird, Igor. So yeah. Are you there, Arpita? I'm like, you've been quiet. It is meant to be insults. Right. He said Seven of Wands really said, don't blame astrology for your problems. Right. They didn't do anything intentionally though. Exactly. That's the thing. They're not like saying like in their mind, they're like, I'm gonna do this to butt them up. Like, no parent ever does that. Well, no good parent ever does that, you know? Yeah, sometimes because again, they're human. Parents are humans. You know, no good or bad about it. So yeah. So anyways, there you go. I hope that was useful. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, I guess it's just find that safe space, I would say. You know, if you're not in, yes, they were also learning. There you go. Yeah. To close off, do a final Shakespeare card. Well, I mean, what do you mean by do a final Shakespeare card? I mean, like, it's the Seven of Wands. Itchy. Okay, so it's I think to close it off is, you know, find that space. I'm gonna say that if the world reversed is where you're at, you kind of want to find a space where the world isn't reversed. Something you're close to it, I think, but I think you need to find the right things that help you feel like in your right space to do this work. You know, uh, sort of like a, you know, like you can't do this work on your own. For example, you definitely, I'm pretty sure you have a therapist, right? But you know, and you're following expert advice, which I mean, psychology is such a fresh thing, I feel. Anyways, I'm on my way to find that. There you go. And maybe, and I think it's like, it may be treacherous. You may rub some people the wrong way, but you're doing what you got to do. You're going to do what you're going to do, and you're going to show what the girls should have did. Ah, you are doing it on your own, no therapist. Okay. I recommend it. I have a therapist, and so far I'm liking him. He really helps me. He just reminds me to ground myself, to make me take my time with things, you know, because sometimes I feel like I can be sporadic and all over the place, but he kind of helps remind me to like take a moment, you know. And I think that's with like more mindfulness. But anyways, enough about me and my enjoyment of my therapist. Which I do need to schedule another appointment with him soon. But anyways, anyways, enough pro therapy propaganda from Zach here. Uh, yeah, yeah. But I mean, yeah, it's like but that's the thing. Like if you're doing this on your own, you could touch onto some things that are very, very sensitive. So yeah. Please don't judge me before leaving. I want to confess one thing. The moment I saw you, I had a crush. And you're really nice. People say that a lot, and I'm like, yeah, that's kind of what I'm here to kind of present. I mean, I wouldn't want to come up onto here and upload and live stream with an off-putting aura, now would I? But no. No, if you say a crush, like as in something romantic, Arpita, if you're a woman, you're barking up the wrong tree. But I don't know if that's what you meant or not. But you're not the first. You're not the first to say that in these chats. I'm like, I got something on the side. I don't know if I don't know what this is on the side of my neck, but it's really itchy. I'm gonna have to look at it later. It's like the struggles of having a beard and not really tending to it properly. So yeah. Anyways. Okay, so we're gonna leave it at that. I think we're gonna call it a night though. Not romantically. Okay, good. I'm still healing past this. I took time. Yeah, I'm like, okay, good. Again, yeah, that's kind of what, again, I try to emulate on these live streams. But please note that, you're only getting a fraction of who I am. And so the genuine right hands. Good night, hands. Good night, Igor. Just so you know that this isn't like 100% me. I try to be as like authentic of it, but I don't know. I don't want to be like I alter it so that I'm not who I really am online. I'm like, no. I just know that who I am on YouTube is not who I'm gonna act if you were to see me in real life. You know? So keep that disclaimer in mind. So yeah. Oh, good night, auguries and signals. You see, I was gonna say something, but no. Anyways, yeah, but it's been a minute, auguries and signals, since I've seen you. Wait, is that right? You've always been that name on YouTube. So yeah. Anyways, you're welcome, Arpita. Thank you for stopping by. And thank you everyone for coming by. We're gonna sign off now. We're gonna start signing off before I yap myself into an embarrassing situation. Alone in my own room. Well, not alone. I have 5 other people here. Hello. Well, good night, I should say, because it's late. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and follow me on my socials, which should be all in the description down below. Are you guys on Blue Sky? I think I'm gonna go on Blue Sky. I'm tired of X, Twitter. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of its shit, and also like I don't even use it for what it's intended for. All I can say is thank God the likes are all hidden. Because sometimes I'll accidentally like something. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Who knows what that'll be? We'll see. We'll see what my ADHD brain will want to upload onto YouTube next. We'll see. Bye, everyone.